Hi, my name's Danny and I'm a clinical hypnotherapist, and I'm here to tell you today that hypnotherapy does work for weight loss. Now, I have seen on YouTube in particular that there's some people who are making long videos or even shorts to say that hypnotherapy doesn't work for weight loss, but I think really what we need to understand is that hypnotherapy on its own doesn't work for weight loss, just like eating healthy foods on its own doesn't work, and exercise on its own doesn't work. But when we use hypnotherapy, which taps into our subconscious mind and looks at those barriers to why we may be carrying that excess weight, and we also look at what we're eating, not those processed foods, but more healthy food choices, and when we look about doing regular exercise and moving our bodies, when we look at all three things, our mindset, our eating, and our exercise, that's when the magic really happens. So you've probably seen that the weight loss industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and it's continuing to grow. So if we all know that we need to eat healthily, we all know that we need to exercise, but nothing's happening, there's something missing. And that's our mindset and that's our subconscious. So that's where hypnotherapy comes into place. So you've probably heard some of my favorite YouTubers, hypnosis or hypnotherapists like Michael Seeley or even Paul McKenna. If you actually listen to some of their hypnotherapy scripts or recordings, you'll hear that they actually do talk about our mindset, and they do talk about, the suggestions about healthy eating or moving a bit more. So it really does come into hypnotherapy or hypnosis. Now, some of the reasons that I have personally come across for myself as well as for people that I've worked with, some of those barriers or some of those things in our mindset or our subconscious that are, keeping that weight on for us. You may feel that you're addicted to some foods, or drinks. So you may be addicted to chocolate, you may be addicted to cake or fast food, Coca-Cola, anything like that. That's quite common. So there is a really great technique that I use called the aversion technique that's worked for me and has worked for a few of my clients as well, so that you don't have that same addiction feeling when you come across that food. You may also be carrying that excess weight for some past trauma, feeling of not being safe or protecting yourself by carrying that extra layer of fat. So again, we've got some hypnotherapy techniques that help with that, to help you feel safe and help you feel that to address those barriers. Another reason could be that you use food to change your mood. So, you may be an emotional eater. You may eat when you're happy, sad, angry, stressed, frustrated, lonely. There's the stereotypical movie scenes where, the couple, they break up, and then, one of them sitting on a couch eating a tub of ice cream, crying into the ice cream, watching TV. They're trying to make themselves feel better by eating that tub of ice cream. So that's emotional eating. So again, there's some really great techniques for hypnotherapy or hypnosis that really does address that, so that you don't need to change your mood with food. And another reason may be that that's your identity. You may have been the fat child growing up, the class clown, the big, jolly person in your family or something like that, so that's your identity. And it's really hard to give up that identity when that's all you've been or all you've known. But again, wouldn't it be lovely to have a different identity, a lovely, healthy, trim, vibrant person, rather than an uncomfortably big, larger person that struggles to live their everyday life, so to speak. So yeah, there's lots of different ways that that hypnotherapy can actually address any of those issues, but it really does take that mindset to really make that difference, and to love yourself in your own skin as well. So if you're interested in participating in any of the group hypnotherapy programs that I run online, check the description below, like my channel, subscribe, Check out my Facebook page as well. You can send me an email. I do have them coming up regularly, so I'd love to see you there. Thank you.